What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm Mista, my beautiful wife Cakz.
What's
Mistancakz
up?
presents, along with the presenters. And tonight we welcome a couple of people to the presentation tonight. So for those that
Very, very interesting.
for those that's not familiar with tonight's presentation, we show a few clips. We discuss the clips. In the meantime and in between time, we do what we normally do. We chit chat about whatever. So, and as always, there's no real rhyme or reason to these clips, but if you listen, there's always something to react to. If you watch, there's always something to give an opinion on. They're not. It's not your usual clips that you may want to see or react to.
Hey, Jamie.
Different.
Welcome.
What's up, Jane?
Yes, thank you. Hit the like button.
They're a little different. And tonight,
like button,
we will have our first ever Sit Your Ass Down recipient.
Not Donkey of the Day, but Sit Your Ass Down.
The first ever Sit Your Ass Down recipient.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As usual, we're going to drop the link. We like to get started with at least 2 people hitting the link before we upload the first clip.
Let me go ahead and drop the link. So I hope everybody had a good day.
You can hit the link, come up. You ain't got to show your face if you don't want to.
No, but I hope everybody had a good day. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday. And darn, I almost forgot how to drop the link. All right, I got it. Did you have a good day, babe?
I had an okay day. I ain't gonna front. How was your day?
It was alright. Nothing unusual. Alright. Yo, I kind of forgot how to drop the link. I had to remember.
Opinionated E, what's good?
Welcome, Big E.
So we have a couple of people coming to the presentation, a couple of clips. We dropped the link. Yeah, we dropped the link. Hit the link. We like to start off with at least 2 people before we show the first clip.
Okay. And I'm gonna get the party started, rolling a joint. I got everything ready. I think this is some indica. I don't know, but it smells really good.
Jamie, Opinionated E, y'all want to hit the link? We encourage anybody to hit the link so we can get started. If I don't know, if not, after a while I do get started. Fuck it. Hopefully everybody did have a good. You know what? I ain't gonna waste my time waiting. I'm gonna go ahead and show a link.
You know how to do it. You don't need to do it.
Big E, Opinionated E. Thank you for hitting the link coming up.
Welcome, Big E.
I think I need you to do it, or show me how to do it. Man. Okay.
The first one?
Yeah.
All right, we about to get into the first one. We have one presenter, Big E. Welcome, welcome. We're about to get started.
His daughter away from him. And again, if y'all was here from the beginning of this live, then you would know. No, just because she kept him away from a year, he still was going up to the school, seeing his daughter when he could, going up, taking her out of school early, sneaking his child out of fucking school. everything but fucking kidnapping his goddamn child back. Okay? So yes, as much as he tried to wait it out and be peaceful and hope that the baby mama would come to her fucking senses, I knew she wasn't gonna come to no senses because she ain't got no sense.
That was it.
Yeah, that was one of the shorter clips.
Play it again. That was too short.
Okay, I'll play it again.
His daughter away from him. And again, if y'all was here from the beginning of this live, then you would know. No, just because she kept him away from a year, he still was going up to the school, seeing his daughter when he could, going up, taking her out of school early, sneaking his child out of fucking school, do everything but fucking kidnapping his goddamn child back. Okay? So yes, as much as he tried to wait it out and be peaceful and hope that the baby mama would come to her fucking senses, I knew she wasn't gonna come to no senses because she ain't got no sense.
Okay.
So she was talking about a child, I guess a male friend of hers that she know, baby mother who is keeping their children away from him. However, he wasn't actually totally out of contact with them because he was still going to the school. People actually other stuff. What's your opinion on that right there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Was you able to hear
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah, I heard it both times. You know, that's a very, very touchy situation right there. Because in reality, both of them was wrong. If she took the kid and just disappeared, I mean, instead of him sneaking and finding the child, he should have went to the court system and told her that she stole the kid and she tried to disappear. And she would have been brought up on charges. But him going to the school early and picking the child up and all of this without permission, then he breaking the law. So, in my opinion, neither one was better than the other.
I would agree with him. I think I would have went to the school. I think I would have. I really would have broke the rules. I do. I feel I would. I feel that the risk is worth the reward or whatever penalty that may arise. But I feel you. I feel she's wrong if she did take the children and made it hard for him to see, even if I'm not sure if you say they had a court order in place or not. You ain't hear it? Okay, well, you know, sometimes it bees like that. Sometimes a parent has to go around the authorities just to make sure that they are part of the children's life. So, you know, I'm on to the next one on that one. I'm gonna go to the next clip. Okay, here we go.
Heal, protect your atmosphere. You don't have to allow toxic relatives around your kids because they family. Just because we share the same last name does not mean we share the same spirit. Just because we share the same last name does not mean we have to share the same storm. And hear me, forgiveness does not always mean re-entry. Hey, listen, because some people say this is unbiblical. No, I forgive you, but you haven't changed. Just because you have forgiven them does not mean they are no longer unhealthy. Even Joseph, when his brothers came back, he put a silver cup in their bag. Why? I need to see if y'all the same dudes who sold me into slavery. Will y'all tell the truth or lie? A lot of us are befriending people who are bringing out the side of you you no longer want to be. If I was a note taker, I'd write this down. Ignorance leads to suffering, and suffering leads to suffocation. If I am ignorant of what a kingdom man looks like, my marriage will suffer. If I am ignorant to what leadership looks like, the people I serve will suffer. And something in my life will be suffocated. Your joy will be suffocated. Your peace will be suffocated. Your discernment will be suffocated. Your delight will be suffocated because I'm ignorant over the devil's traps and over his schemes.
Okay. What is your take on that, opinionated E?
Which part? I mean, he made a lot of good points in there.
Oh, whichever one, whatever part you want to talk about.
Well, let's start off with the relative situation. I'm a firm believer in that because not even just with my children, I even did that with myself. You know, sometimes you can love a person, but you got to love them from a distance. And you can't have your kids around anybody. You can't be just around anybody because it's a lot of evil spirits in some of these people. And like you were saying, I mean, that stuff will rub off on you. I mean, that's what even you got to be mindful of who you let in your house. Just, I mean, like you said, just because we share the same last name, and even if we don't share the same last name, but we share the same blood, no, you can't be around everybody. Some people, I mean, hey, and like you said, uh, the Bible teaches us to forgive a person, and we forgive them to make our life a lot easier. But what he didn't say is, yeah, I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget that you this person or that you was that person until you show me completely different.
Okay, now let's touch on the family thing. Would that still apply if it's a mother or father? Would you keep your kids from their grandparents?
If their grandparents were that toxic, yes, I would.
I don't know. See that's I don't know. I don't know if I could.
I would make it very limited. I wouldn't totally probably like ban everything, but it would be very limited and very supervised. Because if you're gonna be toxic around me, you're probably gonna be toxic around the kid too. So just for the sake of the relationship of grandmother, grandchild, I would not want to interrupt that, but I don't want to interrupt the whole family dynamics of getting along as well. So it would definitely have to be shortened and supervised. That's what
Okay. Um. Yeah, because I just that would be. I think that's just too much.
But
Now,
see, everybody might not think that way because like when that was when you said when Ernest when Big E was saying what he was saying, I was thinking about Scrappy and
what's up,
Bambi.
Double H?
Welcome, Double H. I was thinking about Scrappy and Bambi. You know, they was married, they're younger, and now they're divorced. And right now they're fighting. The mother-in-law is in it. What's her name again? What's the mama name again? Mama D. Yeah, Mama D. She's thrown all up in it. The kids is in it. And it's a whole mess. You know? So Bambi is keeping her kids away from Scrappy's mom due to all that. Is she wrong or right?
It depends what role
Is
she
she
plays.
wrong or
It
right?
depends what role she
I
plays.
feel like she's not wrong
I feel-
because
it
at this
depends what-
point
it depends
she's
what
probably
role.
fed up because Mama D's
wait a
been
minute,
doing
but
that for years
what
and years
role-
and years. And at some point in time, when is enough gonna be enough? So it
I don't
depends.
think we really see the full story of it. And what role does she accept her responsibility?
That that's her kids, and she
That's it.
and she responsible for her
that's it.
kids' well being. And if she feel like that's the best decision for her kids, and that's what she gonna do.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she got some more responsibility up there.
especially since she's not married to the husband anymore, Scrappy.
I'm sure
If they were still married, she probably would have to be a little bit more lenient because you got to be
I'm almost
considerate.
certain she played a bigger role than just that.
That's not the point.
It is a point to me.
No, it's not. The point is, it's been a toxic situation. So somebody is choosing to back up instead of staying in the heated situation. It doesn't matter who played the role at the end of the day.
No.
It matters who's going to take the first initiative to make it better, do something about it, or just, like, why still fight fire with fire? Especially if children is involved. Like, come on. It doesn't matter. Pointing fingers don't get you nowhere. I don't know why we continue to do that. Pointing fingers don't get you nowhere. You always do that. You always say, well, what about this? What about that? Like,
this is my thought process.
At the end of the day, the point is the point.
I'm going to tell you my thought process. You're not going to do something to me and then tell me, let's move on. No, it happened to me. It's my life. So therefore it happened.
That's what Scrappy said.
So therefore it happened. You're not going to act like it didn't happen.
That's what Scrappy said.
Yeah, you don't get to do something and then act like
really did too.
Act like it's all roses. Like I can't feel no way about it. No.
Well, hey, I mean,
no, you don't get to do that.
That's why everybody got their own choices and decisions. Some people are gonna stay in it, and some people are gonna say, you know what, I want peace.
No, I want you to acknowledge it. You can move the hell on, but I want you to acknowledge it.
It depends. I think it depends.
Double A says depends on the situation.
That's what I'm saying. I said the same thing, Double A. Yes.
Now we're gonna go to this next one right here. I thought this was a good one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's telling the story. Kind of interesting. The clips for the night was a little short. I have some more in the chamber, but we're gonna play this right here.
Loved me, right? When nobody else going, he was down. He loved me, right? I will never get married for just love again. You gonna have to do more than just love me. You understand what I'm saying? But when I got with him and I took all that he had and doggone lifted him all the way up and he was up, right? Changed his mindset to a certain degree. Took him places that he would never have went otherwise. He started dressing different. He started wearing his hair different. You know what I mean? He started smelling different. He started getting access to finer restaurants, was driving a whole new car, actually was getting educated and cultured on some shit. You know what I mean? Took him to a whole nother country. I brought you overseas with me. The only reason why you had opportunities to go overseas and live in another country, you had the opportunity to go over in Japan and live and experience all this culture and all this luxury because you were attached to me. Oh.
Yeah, let me finish the story. She said her ex-man was a bum before, when she got with him. He couldn't, the whole story, he couldn't keep a job. He had low credit score. He wasn't good looking. He wasn't cultured. All of that good stuff. She says that she poured all this into him, got him dressing right, went behind his back and paid off bills, got his credit score up, got him cultured, looking, feeling good about herself in school. Then they separated, and he carried all what she made him to another woman, and she feels some type of way about that because now the woman won't even allow him to even be friendly or cordial. What do you think about that, baby?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I really want to pay attention.
Did you hear Biggie?
Yeah. Yep.
How do you feel about now? We don't know if it's true or not, but she damn sure made it seem like she poured all this into this man
Well,
and made him into the hot commodity that he is. A lot of females feel this way, and a lot of men feel this way as well. What are your opinion
what in my opinion? Tell her to change her name to Hitch.
on it?
Cause all she did was just she was looking for a charity case and she wanted him to stay with her after she did all that. But you know what? I mean, why was it you looking for an equal? Somebody that had the same that you had or close to what you had. Why you look for somebody that was above somebody you had to get cleaned up and get them a job and get them everything? Why? So you could be right here saying you did it all? I
Yeah.
mean, as a man, we can't do it. Soon as we say, "Well, I did this and I did that," then we control it. But on the other hand, she can sit here and say, "Oh, that she did it. She did this and she went behind his back and did this for him." So she was looking for a charity case. She found one. She made him into a hot commodity. Now she need to move on to the next one. Do it again. I bet there's a lot of women out here that appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. Double H say that's her fault trying to build a dude. If not right from the front, that means you don't care. You don't care for yourself. If you're not right from the jump, that means you don't care for yourself. Uh I'm gonna say yay and nay because sometimes the chips just don't fall your way, Double H. And I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to make no excuses, but hard times do happen. People don't always be able to get in the best situation, so some things do lack. But long as I don't know. That's hard. That's hard to say. But I know things happen. Everybody ain't always gonna be able to. Oh, you behind? Okay, my bad. I forgot some time to chat. The dragging on. But if say if Cakz, if I came to Cakz and Cakz pours everything in me, um, and I saw her and I allowed her to do everything for me. First of all, I ain't gonna feel like a man. Um, Second of all, I'm gonna feel like a piece of property. I'm gonna feel like I can't breathe wrong because she can snatch everything away from me.
Mm, yeah,
Um,
that's quite uncomfortable.
yeah, it is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. If if
I can
someone
imagine.
basically, and that's crazy. They bought you, they built you. I don't even know. But that's something. That's something I would.
I see that. I can see that happening a lot with men.
What, women
Like,
building men up?
no, men doing that to women, because like you won't hear necessarily the woman threw him out and left him high and dry. Yeah, but it sounds different and it stings more when a man does it.
You say you won't hear a woman throw a man out and left him high?
No. It sounds different when a man does it to a woman. It like stings more because the man is doing it.
Yeah, but I hardly ever hear men throwing women out. I always hear
anymore. I wonder why.
I hardly ever
what
heard
are these men doing?
I hardly ever
they
heard
can't get thrown out.
I hardly ever heard of that.
It's the other way around.
I've always heard women kicking men out.
Listen,
never
why
heard
are you not hearing about a lot of men kicking women out?
I don't know.
Because they ain't got their own places. They living with the woman. They getting kicked out. Because they sitting, doing whatever.
I guess that's always been.
Playing video games, driving a car, or I don't know.
I guess that's always been.
Hanging out with their friends.
Because if
you said it's always been?
It's always been. It's always been women kicking men out. And it didn't when a woman move in with a man, shit. It's still her place. Because she telling him everything, trying to run shit. How your day been, Opinionated E? How your day been, Double H?
Long.
I know. I ain't gonna lie. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. I'm still trying to get my bearings together. I'm going to this next video, this next clip.
A man for his seed.
Child, I said this on my YouTube video the other day. A child equals check. And when you have a demon manipulating you in your ear, telling you, girl, you can get money from this child. If you have a baby, you can get money, whether that's through child support or through government benefits, however you get it, you can get money. That's all they're thinking about. That's why there's so much. Listen, why do you think there's so much sex work going on in this nation right now? Because all these demons are in their ear telling them money. It's a different demon, but it's the same result. They're trying to get money. That one's the sex demon. What do they call it? The succubus, or I don't even know.
The succubus and incubus, they're the two most powerful weapons. You must acknowledge about Satan, his kingdom. His most powerful cannons are sex and money. Those are cannons for him.
Why do you think I tell y'all? Let me go get the book again. Why do you think I tell y'all to read this book so much?
Those are cannons. They're not just bombs. They're cannons. They are most effective. And Lucifer does not use strategies are not new. He uses the same weapons against mankind because they work.
So, a couple of things. Said a child equals a check. And we know that, there's some people that got that mind state like that. Both men and women. Now they said money and sex is the most powerful things used against us. I have to agree. Everybody seems to be gun head over heels for sex and money. I don't see people committing crimes and doing other things for other than for sex and money. You do these things for money. You do these things to impress the opposite sex, so you can. So I have nothing negative to say. I have nothing combative to say about that clip right
And
there.
then we can move on to the next one.
I revert back to my imperfect form. There I dig underground and I wait for.
That is the right one. That's the right one, babe. Look, that's the right one. See.
Okay.
I revert back to my imperfect form. There I dig underground and I wait for 3,000 years.
Mic is muted as well when that's playing.
My bad. I thought y'all could hear
He
me.
be talking when a thing is playing, but y'all can't hear him. I tell him every time.
I thought y'all could hear me. That's one of the contestants for the Sit Your Ass Down award. It's the award for a person that's doing too much and need to sit their ass down. As you can plainly see, I don't know what the fuck he was on, but he needs to sit his ass down. Double H says men should look at what women is doing before he shoots up the club. When should you divulge?
Tear the club up.
When should you divulge information that's not surface? After the third date, after y'all decide to commit. When is a good time to divulge deeper information?
Probably on the first date.
On the first date? What you think, opinionated?
Well, I think it should at least be the second or the third date. Because if on the first date I go and I get them draws, I don't need to tell you nothing else. I'm gonna find out everything I need to find out about you.
Yeah, pretty much.
But if you make me wait, then that's saying that you at least you have morals.
I don't know, because they'll make some people wait and give it up to some people first couple hours.
Why they making that person wait? They give it up to somebody else.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, they give it up to somebody.
And then who's saying that they're giving it up? Talking about it don't mean it's happening. Talk.
If you talking about it with somebody else and you making me wait.
No, like when you said when should you go deeper into conversation, or you meant action?
Like Double H was saying you should find out what she doing and about her before you shoot up the club. A lot of times the first date is superficial and surface. The second date you get a little bit deeper. The third date, that's probably when you kind of decide if it could be something or not. But you're not gonna get to I don't think
I don't think that's happening nowadays. Like these ladies want to get flued out, and if you get flued out, it's happening that night, or at least the next night.
Well, I've heard.
So I think like nowadays it's a little different, but it depends on what direction you go in. Because if you're going for that direction, then it'll be less morals, I guess.
Well,
or more or less somebody
I don't know
hitting it on the side while you're waiting or something.
So if you're dating somebody, and this is just what I've heard. If you're dating somebody, that don't mean you're committed. You can date other people. You're just dating. You ain't gotta sleep with everybody you dating. But to be dating someone and with the chances of becoming an item and you sleep with somebody else, I think that's kind of low down and dirty.
Yeah.
I think that's fucked up, but to each his own. I mean, hey, you're not committed. Me, if you and I was dating and you told me that you're seeing other people, I think that would have been the end of it. I don't know. You doubt it. It would have been the end of it. I don't like to share. I'm greedy.
You right about that. You right.
I'm greedy.
You don't even want to share with me.
I'm greedy.
You right.
I can't do it. I mean, I gotta think about you being with somebody else and all that. No, I ain't doing it. Better yet, no, fuck that. You should know what that person does first date. I would ask in a roundabout way. Hey, you stay with who you stay with? Where you staying with who? That's I feel you. I mean, I don't know. I would ask that too. I would ask that on a first date as well. I would. Would you? Would I don't know. So if you ask somebody a question on the first date, you don't like what you hear, but you like everything else or majority of everything else about them. Do you not date them no more?
Can we move on? This is
no, because I'm talking right here.
I forgot you was talking to her. I'm like, why are we dragging this on? This is so boring. What's the next thing?
Everything's so boring to you.
No, this one was.
But, well, you can chime in anytime you want.
I'm waiting for the next clip.
Go ahead, move on to the next clip.
Okay.
Go ahead, move on to the next clip.
Did you read the last comment from
no, but keep in mind, you meet a person's representative before the actual person. Exactly, Double H.
Okay. Now, you was done too?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. This is the last clip, y'all. If you just coming in, please hit the like button for us. We definitely appreciate it.
A man for his seed.
Child, I said this on my YouTube video the other day. A child equals check. And when you have a demon manipulating you in your...
Did we just play this clip? No, we...
I did play that one.
This is all in order. What? This is all the ones in order. Anyway, you guys, I can upload more if you would like me to. I mean, it's not a big deal. But you sure we played this last clip?
Yes, I played that last clip.
Okay. Well, we got Ernest back. Got Big E back. Go ahead, do whatever. I thought we did play that.
Hold on. So I'm loading another clip, a couple more clips because they should have been up here, but I forgot. Thank y'all for being with us. I know it's rough. It's rough right now. But everything kosher. And I appreciate y'all just rocking with us. It may be a little slow tonight, and this Cakz said boring.
Why you say that?
Cakz said boring. I just woke up. Hell, I ain't gonna front. I just woke up.
You always with some excuses.
I ain't got no
What that
damn
matter 'cause
excuses.
you
That's
just
the
woke up?
truth.
What that matter?
Yeah, I gotta get my bearings
You
together.
got it together. Got it together. Them eyes open. Let me see.
No, these
These
eyes ain't
eyes
open.
open?
These eyes slanted. They Chinese. They Chinese and they red. All right, we're gonna go right here.
Them that they're trying to use on others. Okay, remember, you
Didn't
define
you say
yourself.
that everybody has a different definition?
No, I'm just saying book wise. I'm talking book wise.
Okay.
All right. Book. That's when I talk book. I'm not talking what people say. Because I already said before, we already showed that people use definitions that is not it. I don't want their definitions. I want the definition of what a book says, because when we graduate from school, we're basing it on a majority study. Okay, we're not basing it on what somebody picked up in a $3 store. Okay, just to be humbly saying it. So let me hear from you.
I mean, I've never personally heard of self-deflection. I've heard of self-reflection. When you basically take a look.
Want me to tell you what that word means?
Well, you could tell me what it means. I'm just saying I've never heard it before, like
All right,
until
let me let
now.
Alexa do it. Now, what is the word you said you didn't know?
Self-deflection.
Alexa, what do self-deflection mean?
From youtherapyguide.com. Deflection happens when a person refuses to own up to their mistakes and passes the blame to someone else.
Ooh, did you hear that?
I did. It sounds oddly familiar.
All right, now what we're going to do, I'm going to go against rules. And since you made that statement, I'm going to go against rules and ask a question.
Okay.
All right, and I shouldn't ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Now that you got the definition, was you able to understand it more effectively?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Because I didn't want. Sometimes you ask that question, people say, "I'm not stupid." You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, I
But
don't want to get into that. I just want, now that you have it,
well, I knew what deflection was, but you said self-deflection, and I was trying to figure out if you were mixing that up with self-reflection
No.
or if you meant self-deflection, because self-deflection is kind of like, deflection is already. You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying when we say self, we're talking about ourselves. When we deflect on ourselves, you understand? How do we see things? All right, just to let you know something. Every time I'm on TikTok, is about 20 of us on TikTok. We're watching each other. We're coming back. We're hovering like a football team. And we're looking at certain things and we're trying to figure out why. You see what I'm saying? Because we can give you a jar and people will still say, what is this jar for? So is it that they don't know what the jar is, or are they playing a game?
That's a funny dude right there. Have you ever heard of someone say self-deflection?
Well, I haven't.
I haven't either. But he was determined that he was correct with the self-deflection. He even asked Alexa what the hell it meant. But she only gave him the meaning of deflection. He's one of them dudes that swear he knows everything but sounds dumb. Sounds dumb. I like bringing him on there for a little comical relief. Cause he's just funny to listen to and he swear he knows everything.
Wow.
Them that they're trying to use on others. Okay, remember, you
The man for his seed.
Oh man. I messed up. I'm messing up tonight, y'all. Y'all just bear with me. It's okay.
If you open your eyes all the way, you might be all right.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
Them eyes open. He just don't know what he's doing. You should have asked me.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. Is that the one you wanted? Nope, that's the old one. You wanted the old one up there?
Is it? I can't.
What are you
see.
looking for?
I sent one over there. Sorry, y'all. I gotta send.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, y'all. Mista, we're gonna play this clip from yesterday while I figure out what he told me.
Fool! Don't treat me like I'm a fool. I ain't no fool. Some stuff I should not have to tell you. I get up, I do this, I do this, I do this. Dang, you don't never think I'm tired? For real, babe. I ain't no daggone fool now. Sometimes y'all don't take this good woman stuff overboard. Don't get it twisted with being a fool. Yeah, I just gotta do this. I love bringing up my husband, and y'all know I do. But y'all see we do this thing together. Now the minute you go to act like I gotta do this 7 days a week and you don't do nothing, now you think I'm a fool. You think I'm a fool. Cause you ain't handicapped. Now you was handicapped and you was disabled, that's something different. But you can get up and you know how to do these things. And you stand up there and you let me do everything by my freaking self. I'm slaving. You don't even say thank you. You don't even say, babe, I appreciate you. Now you trying to make me look like a fool. Some of y'all wanna, here you go, baby. Here you go. Here you go. He just, oh yeah, just start eating. Don't even want to bless the food. Don't want to do nothing. Don't want to do nothing. Cause they think they think they entitled to this stuff. You think you entitled. That's a woman. Woman's supposed to do that. And what you supposed to do? Don't get this woman stuff. And let me tell you something. You got y'all doing this. Y'all cooking. Y'all doing everything. And in y'all heart, y'all thinking. He ain't saying thank you. He ain't showing you no appreciation. But still in your mind, you just think you just doing the most. I cook my man food. You think you doing the most. Baby, you being a fool, baby. Baby, you being a fool. But that's just me. That's my opinion. Baby, you being a fool, baby. That man don't even look at you when you bring him his food, babe. He don't even say thank you, babe. He ain't even trying to bless the daggone food. Just ready to just feed his stuff. Greedy. Don't even want to give thanks to the Lord. Don't want to do nothing. Just think he just entitled to this stuff. Because he go to work. He go to work. I work too. And I bring money up in this house too. You done been to work. You ain't even did nothing at work all day on day. You ain't even worked real hard today. Like I don't work. Or whatever.
Okay. We're back. That was our highlight of yesterday. What did you say that was?
The standout.
The standout from yesterday. Okay. I love it. So the clip we was looking for, we found it. And here we go.
Heal, protect your atmosphere. You don't have to allow toxic relatives around your kids because they family. Just because we share the same last name does not mean we share the same spirit. Just because we share the same last name does not mean we have to share the same storm. And hear me, forgiveness does not always mean re-entry. Hey, listen, because some people say this is unbiblical. No, I forgive you, but you haven't changed. Just because you have forgiven them does not mean they are no longer unhealthy. Even Joseph, when his brothers came back, he put a silver cup in their bag. Why? I need to see if y'all the same dudes who sold me into slavery. Will y'all tell the truth or lie? A lot of us are befriending people who are bringing out the side of you no longer want to be. If I was a note taker, I'll write this down. Ignorance leads to suffering, and suffering leads to suffocation. If I am ignorant of what a kingdom man looks like, my marriage will suffer. If I am ignorant to what leadership looks like, the people I serve will suffer. And something in my life will be suffocated. Your joy will be suffocated. Your peace will be suffocated. Your discernment will be suffocated. Your delight will be suffocated because I'm ignorant over the devil's traps and over his schemes.
You from New York? I'll be like, okay. Who uses ballet? Yours truly? Not anymore. But if I go to Spain, I'm definitely using ballet. And that's how I know. Oh my God, you said that though. Okay, that though, bro. I'm screaming. Every Dominican in the Bronx be like, that though. Okay, that though. What was it? It was that shit. There was.
That was the other contestant for the Sit Your Ass Down. However, I couldn't upload the clip I was looking for, so I'm going to have to play it. And this is the spotlight clip.
So, okay, boom, I'm going to tell y'all a story, right? So, okay, let's take it back. Let's take it back old school real quick. Pop the lid on my bucket hat. Popped it. So, basically, what had happened was, okay, so I don't be paying my baby daddy no attention, right? I do have a baby daddy. I have a father of a child, and I got a baby daddy. So I don't be paying attention to nothing my old ass baby daddy be talking about. And he not even old. He just, the shit he be doing, it be out of date. So I'm gonna call the nigga old. So boom, yesterday made 3 years since my grandfather died. It made 3 years since my grandfather passed away yesterday. And I want to tell y'all something, like, this has been a very interesting 3 years since my grandfather died. It is not a situation where I am sad. It is not a situation where, you know, I need condolences or nothing like that. Like, we're all gonna pass away. I'm okay, you know, with this, right? Like, I don't have a problem. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all like, girl, why
unraveling
just
something.
do that? But it's getting hot in here, and no ma'am. So, yeah, so, you know, I'm okay with death. I don't have a problem with it. You know, I understand that death is coming for all of us. None of us are gonna cheat death. Now, what I do respect is the fact that, baby, we don't ever know when death is coming. Death, you could be here today and death could slap the shit out of you in 37 seconds. Here come my son. So, where's your hat at? No, you don't know? Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to take these glasses off because, baby, I'm starting to get hot. So, okay, so I'm at work yesterday, right? And I work 12-hour days. So, I'm on the phone, and my son wanted to talk to his dad because I had took my son to work with me, boom. So, I called so the daddy could talk to the son. So, y'all, let me tell y'all something about niggas who be liking to deflect. And pay attention, because this is not only an issue that a female would have with a man.
What's up, Black and Bougie?
Hey, Black and Bougie. Welcome.
Lord forgive me. Females be doing this too. When you gotta up on somebody, or they doing something and you know that they doing something that they don't have no business, or they moving funny style, they will deflect what they're doing and try to point out something that you did or put something on you. So I'm going to give you a prime example. My baby daddy sent me a plate of food yesterday, right? And he the type of dude who will try to, like, brag. Mind you, I don't give a shit if you ate or not. Once I don't like you, I don't like you. What's she bubbling about? So, what am I bubbling about? What am I babbling about? What am I babbling about? You could get blocked for that. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm blabbing about.
That's
how about that? Don't worry about it. How about you're muted? Yeah, how about I'm one of them? I don't give a shit about you. So, anyway, back to the dang story. So, he go out. I'm pretty sure he went out with a female. And so he was trying to send me a plate of some cauliflower wings. Yo, son, are you cash apping me some money so I can give me and this baby some cauliflower wings? Because why are you sending me a picture of a plate of food? Nigga, I don't give a shit about... See, he done made me cuss. I don't care about you eating cauliflower wings, hoe ass nigga. Yes, I'm Asian and black. My mother's mother is from Japan. So anyway, so I don't give a damn about these cauliflower wings. So boom, I don't say nothing about the picture of the wings. So let's fast forward. So he ends up calling me. Keep going. Keep moving. You're in my business about your raggedy daddy. So this old dog head hoe, he ends up calling me, right? And so when we get on the phone, he has an attitude. But I already know he has an attitude because he knows I figured out that plate of food, nigga, you ain't sit at the bar solo and eat that food. Your big burly ass went out with a female, which, mind you, I don't care.
But she's
I only talk to him because we have a child together. And that's another story.
She bothered. Yeah, I think she was highly bothered that he was actually out with a female.
I think she actually disturbed because she talked about 4 different things.
How? Wait a minute. She talked about baby
First,
dad. Go ahead.
First she talked about the difference between a baby dad and a baby father. Then she talked about her grandfather been dead for 3 years. Then she talked about how she won't scared of death. And then she went back to talking about how he with another woman and sending her plates of food.
Yeah.
She couldn't stay on one subject. I think she confused.
That's good. That's good. She heated because he was out with that female.
But remember, she said she didn't care.
You know that's cap.
But clearly she does.
Yeah, that was a good one. I have a couple more that I couldn't upload. Let's hear them and see what we got to say about this.
And I think that's something that I have to deal with. Because if a motherfucker is showing you who they are, and I've never prayed as much as I prayed dealing with that situation. I never did. And I'm going to keep it cute. I never prayed as much as I did. I was like, yo, Lord, give me a sign. You didn't just give me one sign. You gave me multiple. Shorty left me in the rain. I went, mind you, I'm traveling 2.5 hours to be where you are. You left me in the rain. The week before, she was not feeling good, y'all. Not feeling good. I was supposed to leave in the beginning of Sunday, like the early morning of Sunday, because I was like, yeah, I got stuff to do and stuff like that. She was crying, not feeling well. While I'm sitting there making sure she got care packages, making sure she got medicine, she got everything, she's crying. The next week, I come, and that Sunday, I'm not feeling well. You know what she did? Piss a bitch and left me in the rain with my motherfucking son. But you love and you care for me, though. That's what you're going around telling people. You love me, you care for me. You never did nothing for me, baby. You never did nothing for me. And you never had to, because I never asked you for nothing. Your birthday, you got gifts for me. You was okay. You left me in the rain not one time. You left me in the rain multiple times. But you loved it, you cared for me, though. And now you sitting here spinning the narrative like...
Now, she's talking about her ex-girlfriend.
I thought so.
The next part of this that I'm playing shows that how toxic she is, because she allows her child into her relationship. She puts her child into the relationship.
And you're blessed to be around my son. And my son don't really like people. He goes off for energy. He is big on that. And he was like, Mommy, I don't really like her, and she made you cry, so I'm not. Once you sit there and he sees something, he just not gonna like you. And he'll say it. My son 10. He'll just be like, Mommy, I don't think she for you. Next. He said.
What do you think about that, babe?
I think she's immature and she needs some real adults in her life. Because your 10-year-old child should not be even making them kind of decisions for you. I know how boys is about their moms, but no, that's always wrong.
And most, if I'm not mistaken, most parents worth.
And also, a lot of the same-sex relationships, they use each other. Like, they use them for sex, benefits, babysitters, houses. Like, it's not real. They use each other for the benefits.
So I guess they really is like men, huh? I would like to say that most parents try to keep their kids away from seeing things, and it seemed like she definitely encouraged and allowed it to be seen in her child to be up in the mix. What do you think, opinionated Double H?
Well, like both of y'all said, you know, she clearly sat there and explained how toxic this relationship was. Because she said that it wasn't the first or the second time that she left her standing out there in the rain. It wasn't so what so that mean what that wasn't the first time that they got into a big argument. And why would you bring your son around that? I mean, that's what you want him to see. I mean, that makes no sense. He's at a very impressionable age, and then not only do you let him see it, then you let him comment on it,
Mm-hmm.
which a real adult tell a child to stay in a child's place, or a real adult have somebody else watching their child while they're going out with somebody. How is you traveling 2.5 hours to be with somebody and you taking your child with you? I mean, that just don't make sense.
Yes, I agree there.
I mean, if you don't, why did if they don't have a child? Why did they drive the 2.5 hours to come see you, and you can put your child in his room with his video game or whatever he doing while you entertaining your company?
Right. And if it's not the first time they done left you so called, I don't know if it was actually in the rain, but if they left you hanging shit one time, the second time I'm not coming out there. You gotta see me. I'm not setting myself up to get it done again.
See, you know what that make me sound like? What it sounds like to me
What's
is
that?
that she probably stay at home with her mama and her son, and they catch a bus or Uber somewhere to go see this person, and then when they get out there, they tell her, "Well, you know, I don't have enough money to get back, so you got to pay for me to get back." And so she means she left her out in the rain like that. So then that means that's just stupidity because why would you be going somewhere and can't get back?
But you know what? That could be very true. That could be very true. I ain't think about that, but that could be very true. Double H says, as an adult in a relationship, you have to have expectations of your partner. Yeah, I expect my partner not to leave me hanging. That's for sure. Okay.
Who had that mindset and that forward type thinking? We gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna stay here, and we gonna go over here, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. But then, you know, you like, oh, you didn't want to change. You like, oh, okay. You don't want to get with the program. You don't want to get with the program? Because you was the one that came and asked for me. You were the one that came and asked me to give you a chance. Because you saw something in me. You knew exactly where I was going. You knew exactly what my mindset was. Let me tell you something. You already knew. And you came, you went and did all that just to fumble the bag. Because your ass wanted to be still stuck in your same old ass ways. You didn't want to change. Okay, how about this? How about this? But I was younger. See, I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s then. I said, okay, don't worry about it. Behind the scenes, guess what I started doing? Behind the scenes, I started paying off all the debt. You can't sit up there and say, well, she left us in a whole bunch of debt. No, I didn't. I started paying off debt. You know what I mean? Because I was making some money. Still do. I was paying off debt. I started saving money. I ain't give a fuck what he did with his. I know what I had to do. So when I left, he was in a good place. I was in a good place. And then you went and presented yourself as the man that I helped build you into. For what, 4 years, for 5 years. For 5 years, you went and you found somebody who was attracted to the man that you was and all that you had when you were connected to me. Now he didn't cheat because he was already going through divorce. So when he met his next woman and stuff like that, guess what? It was not even 6 months. It might have been 6 months. It might have been 8, but I'm gonna say like 6 or 7 months later, everything that I helped him build, everything, his credit, his finances, his education, everything he had, all of that he had. It was 6 months. He had lost it all.
6 months.
That's what she said.
All that happened in 6 months and he lost it. It takes 6 months to get your credit up. So as soon as he came up, he just.
The thing is, I don't know how he felt about her, but she must have was head over heels with this man that she wouldn't let this man breathe. She's probably locked around
I
his
guarantee
leg.
you he was younger. She looked like a cougar.
She claimed she was younger.
No, he was younger. She looked like a cougar. I guarantee you she was younger. I mean, he was younger.
I don't know. I don't know if he was the best she ever had. I don't know what the fuck it was about him. Because she could be lying. She could just be telling us she did all this. And he could have been the one pouring into her. And she probably took it all for granted and got the big head. Or it could be true that she poured into him. But, that was her way of showing of love and affection, but that wasn't what he wanted or was he used to. So I mean, but if you pouring into somebody, make sure you're doing it for the right reason. And don't just be so willy-nilly at the jump to start doing it. What you got something to say?
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought I was about to say something.
Oh, no, I wasn't, but I will say, why is it we keep hearing these videos about women who their sole goal is to change the man to what they think a perfect man ought to be, and then get mad when he finally get fed up with it and walk away.
You know what? That is a common factor in those videos. I don't know. I don't think. I guess because it's a lot of hurt women, I guess.
Right.
Or men
Right. And see, that's what it's got to be because why did you?
making videos.
Why do you find somebody that you got to make over? I mean, is that what that's what these women looking for? I
Yeah.
mean, they go down to the bottom of the barrel, pick somebody who ain't got nothing, who ain't doing nothing, and then they help him to get to where he want to be or where they think that he should be. And now by this time, then they done showed him something. So now his thing is, well, why I want to be with you? Maybe now I need some. If I got with
And
you,
that's exactly what happened.
yep. Well, if I got with
Damn,
you when I
that's
was
exactly what
nobody,
happened to Olivia.
What up, nephew?
Babe, what's up, nephew? Welcome. That's exactly what happened to Olivia and Zola.
Yeah, that is what happened.
She picked him up from where was he living, in the shelter? No job, working here and there. She thought she could change him, moved in together. Next thing you know, he's moved out and moved on with another woman, older, more mature, more established. And I don't know if they married now. That's the word on the curb, but they together. And that's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
She thought she could change him. I guess whatever she did, it was for the next woman.
I mean,
because it didn't work out for her.
Honestly, what she gonna change him into?
I don't know what she did, but whatever she did, it wasn't really much.
I would not want to be influenced or changed by her. You got to show me something that's great about you to make me want to even consider listening. But
that's crazy.
So I just can't take it no more, and I think
I think there's one more I want to play before we get up out of here. I want to apologize. I wasn't on my A game tonight, but it gets greater later.
Not brainwashed. Like, I mean, you want to destroy stuff, right? Like, I just live my life every day. I go to work. You know what I mean? Like, took the day off because it hurt my back. So now I'm just scrolling TikTok lives, arguing with people for fun.
Hold on.
I don't worry about.
I want to give a little bit about this clip right here. This caller is trying to prove a point. The host said one thing, but the caller is trying to trip her up, and in the end, the caller has to concede and agree with the host. Let me get it back where it's supposed to be.
How do you know you're not brainwashed? Like, I mean, you want to destroy stuff, right? Like, I just live my life every day. I go to work. You know what I mean? Like, took the day off because it hurt my back. So now I'm just scrolling TikTok lives, arguing with people for fun. But I don't worry about any of these patriarchal, matriarchal, you know, this BS, honestly.
Well, you're not a woman, so you don't understand women's
yeah, but I could be one tomorrow if I wanted to be.
No.
Yeah, I thought you support trans women. What if I decided to be one tomorrow?
But not a woman. You could be a trans woman, but not a woman.
So you agree then trans women are real?
Just said that you don't think that trans women are women. You said that.
Yeah, but you said trans women are women.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, we both agree then. Trans women are women. But I'm just saying.
In the matriarchy, that's what I said. I said as long as they are qualified because they've deconstructed from patriarchal religions.
Okay, well, there you go. Then I could become a woman tomorrow and get into the matriarch.
I'm a trans woman, and if you do the work, then you will be qualified to enter into a matriarchal society.
On that note, it's been real. We appreciate you. Sometimes we get these. Get greater later. All right,
Thank you
family.
everyone for liking the video. Thank you, Big E, for coming up. Don't forget, it's not too late. Hit the like button on your way out, y'all.
I missed my beautiful wife, Cakz. Mistancakz presents, along with the presenters, tonight's presentation. My prerogative.
5.
5.